Even with a killer AI prompt that scripts YouTube videos, there's still some things that you need to do in order to make the video perform the best that it can. See, AI does a great job of getting that script to around an 80 or 90% completion rate of what it needs to be, but that remaining 10 to 20% is the difference between a potential client just watching the video and them actually reaching out for your help. So in this video, I'm going to cover the final touches needed to make your AI written YouTube video scripts more human. Sorry, meant to make myself smaller there. Anyway, let's get into it. So before I talk about the problem, let's talk about the goal of these YouTube videos in the first place. The goal at the end of the day is to get known, stay known, and convert. That is why we are making these YouTube videos, which leads me to the problem. AI is really great for speed and structure, but at the end of the day, it is not you. If you read that script as is, you risk sounding robotic and losing the viewer on the other side because remember, it's not you. It is AI talking. And if the whole goal is to get them to stick around and ultimately convert, they've got to know that you're a real person and that you actually know what you're talking about. Your personality is what makes people stick around, trust you, and ultimately reach out. If you're not adding your personality, your real words that you actually say, your thoughts into the video, they're not going to stick around. They may watch that one video, but they're not going to stay and they're not going to reach out. So this leads me to step one. Here's how we fix this. Here's how we humanize the AI written script. The first thing is to read the script out loud. The one that it gave you, even if it's an insanely good script that it gave you, go ahead and just read it out loud by either printing it out, pulling it up on a screen, however you read your scripts to the camera or whatever it may be. And pay attention to these things: awkward phrases, sentences that are way too long, and most importantly, words that you would never say in a real conversation. This is really the biggest thing. When I get a script from AI, it has all kinds of stuff. Even if I prompt it to the best of my ability, I don't know if you guys saw I posted another video recently where it was a basic AI prompt to script YouTube videos versus a God tier prompt. Even with that God tier prompt, I still got to make some changes. I got to throw it into a blank Google Doc and put my own touches to it and make sure I'm saying the things that I want to say and what I need to say, and make sure it's rolling off the tongue as it should. Which gets me in the next step here. Rewrite the script, or at least the pieces of the script that are wrong or sound robotic, to match your voice. Replace like more formal words or something like that with how you would say it when you're talking to a friend. Add your personality, like jokes, pauses, getting a little bit passionate like I am right now. Look, see, like that was actually a completely natural laugh, but that is the type of stuff that makes your scripts, the videos you make just way more relatable. And then here's an example of this. So the AI output, what it gave you was Fort Lauderdale, which is my market, by the way. And if you want to watch any of my videos on my personal real estate channel, it's AJ Butler Life in Fort Lauderdale. You can go check it out. The AI gave us Fort Lauderdale offers a diverse array of recreational opportunities. Bro, I am never saying that. I am never saying those words like in real life. I may have in a previous video because I wasn't as skilled as I am now in prompting and delivering a script to the camera. But what I would change it to is just something way easier. My rewrite would be Fort Lauderdale has something for everyone. Much easier to understand, much easier to say. Honestly, diverse array of recreational opportunities. I wouldn't even know what someone's talking to or talking about if they said that to me. So that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about when I say rewrite this to really match your voice and to speak in a way that you would actually speak. Don't just take the script that it gives you and just read it. I mean, you can, and it's probably better than not making a video at all, of course, but make it your own. Step 3, practice delivery. So what you're going to do is read it out loud again, but this time, instead of just kind of glancing through it or skimming through it, read the script with the same energy and pacing that you would when you're actually filming. Keep a mental note of how it rolls off the tongue. If you're forcing anything, that may be the cue to change things up. Let me get a quick sip here. Been making a lot of these videos for you guys. Losing my voice here. And then, yeah, just a quick reminder or a little like note here. I had a cold call mentor tell me one time that the script is a skeleton, and the flair that you add to it, meaning like the tone, the pacing, etc., is where you customize that script. So make sure at the end of the day that that script is written in your own words. And then the reason that that is important is because when you're actually delivering that script to the camera, you can add a little bit of your own flair, your own inflections. Is that the right word? See, like, I wouldn't say that word in a video probably because I don't even really know what it means or what the word is, but the ups and downs of your voice, you can add that in when you don't have to worry about what you're saying. If you're trying to say all these complicated words and get it perfect, that's when you're not going to have the natural ups and downs and tone of your voice, which is where it sounds robotic. So here's my final thoughts on this. Remember that AI is an incredible tool and it gets you to about 80 or 90%, but that last 10 to 20% is all you. I used, matter of fact, this exact scripting process in my highest performing video on my personal real estate channel. And I made a side-by-side breakdown video where I show you the script on one side and the completed video on the other side. If you want to see that side-by-side comparison to see how I personally deliver my scripts to a camera in a way that doesn't seem scripted at all, click the video on the screen right here to go and watch it. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you got some value out of it. I'll see you in the next one.